What's your favorite Fortnite emo?
The McGriddle.
Ooh, not but never back down.
An obvious one. Favorite Fortnite emote is just default dance. Lupo and I used to sing. Besides the Cypher strut, Orange Justice.
Yeah.
Of the newer ones, back on 74, the traversal one.
What is that?
You don't know that one where they're
No.
like... And then the old one, the worm, just because I got it, not many people
Worm?
have
Should we
it.
see a worm?
I wish.
Probably the Electro Shuffle. That was the first emo I ever bought.
Can you do it? You don't have
can't
to do
do
it.
it.
I don't know.
Little Dipper Doppler?
Nah, I don't even play.
What about like an OG one? Floss?
No, the scenario one where it's like.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna get gritty.
I've never actually gridded in real life, but everyone always asks me to do
You
it.
should do it.
It sucks to be a Fortnite boss. You spawn on the island and you barely load in before you're immediately hunted down by every player on the map. But what about your good old henchmen? Gone. Instantly. They're just target practice before the players get to you. But at least the players are scared of you. Right? Wrong. You're just easy loot to them, whether it's a mythic, gold bars, or just some ammo. Do you want to run away? Too bad. You're locked in to defend that area, but at least you can shoot back. But your movement is so bad that you may as well be standing still. And once you're finally eliminated, it's not even done, as you're forced to do it all over again. This Fortnite skin costs $2 million because despite the fact that Kai leaked the announcement of his own icon skin, Epic decided to go all out and announce a skin in a way never done before that costs a lot of money. Flying his skin all the way over to Las Vegas, placing it on the sphere, giving us our first look at his skin, cosmetics, and even his emo. But despite spending so much money, they forgot the most important thing. When is his skin going to be coming to the item shop? So I decided to message Kai myself so the rest of the world can know when they'll be able to get hold of his skin. As I waited for him to reply, I actually made a high quality version of what his skin would look like and checked the item shop to make sure I'd entered code Allier ready and waiting, as Kai said that his skin will be available September the 12th. Do not buy this pickaxe, as Fortnite has done something to it that has changed it forever. As originally the only way to unlock it was to win the FNCS Grand Final, where only the best players in the world ever managed to hold this pickaxe in their hand, and later giving out very limited codes that could be only obtained at the Fortnite Pro-Am event in person. And I managed to get it, but the next step has taken things too far, making it completely disrespectful to all OG owners of his pickaxe. Because in the item shop tomorrow, not only you'll be able to pick up my icon skin and make sure code Allier is entered in your shop, but everyone will be able to buy this pickaxe. Fortnite is removing your skins and V-Bucks permanently, as on the 5th of September, when players logged into their account, they were met with this screen claiming that their skins, items, and V-Bucks have been permanently removed. But why would Fortnite have done this? Well, between December 2024 and July 2025, there was a massive exploit letting players refund the purchase, but still being able to keep the skin and V-Bucks. But even players that hadn't used this exploit are getting some of their items removed, and the players that are being affected are specifically playing on Xbox. Fortnite will never be the same, and let me show you why it's so exciting. As many people think of Fortnite as just a shooting game, but there's actually over 260,000 games to play within Fortnite that my whole family can jump in and we can play together that you may not know about. From harvesting seeds and growing your very own beautiful garden, meeting friends and getting your very own job, jamming out to your favorite tracks on a giant stage. There are new games created within Fortnite every single day, which is why I'm so excited for the future of Fortnite. Fortnite may have just ruined emotes forever, as Epic have added a new category of emotes, calling them dance emotes. And people online are not happy, but what do these dance emotes even do? Well, any emote you use in-game that is categorized as a dance emote can have any players in the lobby join you using the same emote for free, even if they do not own it, potentially making rare and OG emotes usable by anyone. So I quickly rushed over to my Fortnite locker to check some of my rarest emotes, and to find out which ones are being updated, just make sure that in your item shop, code Allier is entered, as all of these rare and OG emotes are now dance emotes. I own over 2,000 skins in Fortnite, but which one's my rarest? Starting with the Galaxy, which you can only get by buying a $1,000 phone, and of course the Black Knight from the first ever Fortnite Battle Pass. I bought both the Travis Scott skins, which so many people want to return, and the original Skull and Ghoul Trooper from back in 2017. I own both OG Twitch Prime packs, which you can't get anymore, and even a Nintendo exclusive Double Helix that now sells for over $5,000. I have the World Warrior skin that can never return from the original World Cup, and even the Forgotten Shaman skin, which hasn't been seen for over 2,000 days. I bought the Renegade Raider back in Season 1, which means I'll be getting its exclusive OG style. And to reveal my #1 rarest skin, just make sure code Allier is entered in your item shop to help me pay back for all of these skins I bought, as I own the rarest exclusive skin ever sold, Honor Guard. I got the new Adventure Time Fortnite collab early, and here's everything that's coming. Finn the Human arrives as the skin, including his iconic green backpack as a backbling. The Scarlet Sword has been added as its own pickaxe, and Jake the Dog will be coming to the item shop alongside Princess Bubblegum and Marceline with her very own parasol pickaxe. Jake also uses his stretchy powers to turn into his very own glider, and 2 instruments arrived from the Adventure Time song, Lumpy's Space Piano and Marcy's Axe Bass. And a beloved BMO is not only here as a backbling, but also has its very own emote of them playing an 8-bit version of Fortnite. And to see the rest of the new emotes, just head over to the item shop, make sure code Allier is entered, as all of these cosmetics will be arriving tomorrow. No, dude's just swimming freely. What? New God mode glitch. Break the bridge. Okay. Never actually seen anyone break this, to be fair. SUV. Boost into it. Oh, when you go under where the bridge was, are you going to get killed? Are we about to see the OG Season 2 Battle Pass return? Because people have noticed in the Season 2 trailer, the original Battle Pass skins are actually all featured. And if we look at the OG Season 1 trailer, Epic actually snuck in a shot of the original Renegade Raider, which then led to the iconic return of the OG skins in the item shop. So I went through the Season 2 trailer frame by frame, and this is what I found. The Blue Squire could be spotted in the background using the Cozy Campfire. 2 of the iconic Battle Pass pickaxes were used on screen here. Sparkle Specialist can be seen throwing the Boogie Bomb. And I even found the Black Knight, which I'll show you now. If any of these OG skins return, enter code Allier in the item shop to support me for free. As atop the Haunted Hills Tower, you can see the Black Knight. I've got the new Iron Man skin early, featuring over 16 different style combos and even a Doom style, as I also got the Art Counter backbling, which animates when you get a kill and shows your kill count. The Iron Sledge pickaxe is jet powered and sounds so cool. And then for the newest Iron Man skin that has 4 styles, you've got Alpha, Prime, Ultimate, and Classic. And then you can pick from 4 different colors: the traditional red and gold, Model 39, Model 42, and then the Doom style. Before I reveal it, make sure code Allier is entered in the item shop, as the final Doom color option looks like this. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2,689 days, the Zapatron is back in Fortnite. Let's see. Oh my god. Listen to it. Oh my... It sounds incredible. Okay, we got to find someone to take down with this. Are you kidding me? Where does the shot go if I just... Yeah, it... Oh my god, it destroys things. It deletes it. I literally delete things. See this stream? Now you don't. See this? Now you don't. That is incredible. Hey, 190. We got to hit a classic Allier 360 with the Zapatron. Oh my god. Okay, another 360. 360! It is so broken and weird. Squid Games in Fortnite looks amazing as we get an early look at potential skins and more, as Netflix and Epic have actually worked together before with Stranger Things. And with the recent release of Squid Game Season 2, there are so many characters that will make amazing in-game skins, like the Pink Guard with customizable face styles, an actual player within the show with custom numbers on their jacket, the iconic Sugar Cookie as a backbling, the red and blue paper cards as a pickaxe. But by far my favorite is this Squid Game skin, which if you ever see in the item shop, make sure code Allier is entered as the best way to support me, because the front man looks incredible. IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat are coming to Fortnite, and it looks amazing, because when Reload launched, we saw an official trailer featuring both Kai and Sketch, which led to Sketch getting his very own icon emotes. This was followed up with not 1 but 2 Fortnite streams from both Kai and Speed that were officially supported by Epic Games, and they were even given the power to instantly ban any stream snipers that were attempting to to ruin their games. But that's not all, as in that stream, we got our very first look at their duo icon emote. Make sure code Allier is entered, ready for their skin, a new emote to arrive, as this is what it looks like.
He's low, he's low, he's low, he's low.
Fortnite are giving out 2 free gifts, but only for the next 72 hours. This is how you can easily get them. You want to load up Fortnite, and from the main menu, head over to the shop tab. From there, go to the bottom right, click support creator, and make sure code Allier is entered. And then you want to scroll to the shop section, Captain America. And over on the far right side, you'll see the first free gift called Come Get Me to claim for free, which could become rare as free shop gifts often don't return. Then the second free gift is right underneath it called Cap Attack. Epic just banned the Wings of Icarus from competitive Fortnite because of an insane game-breaking exploit, which sounds weird because using the wings is normally not a great idea. With everybody trying to deal as much damage as they can, anyone who would use the wings would instantly be lasered out of the sky before they could even get away. Epic even had to recently buff the item, giving full damage immunity to players whilst holding it, and even making the launch time faster. But even with these changes, the wings aren't amazing. And it's not the first time a mobility item's been banned, as recently in Chapter 4, the kinetic blade had to be removed from competitive for an exploit where you could deal over 200 damage simply by disconnecting and then reconnecting your Wi-Fi, but the wings are different. So why were they banned from competitive Fortnite? Well, pro players had figured out a game-breaking exploit that Epic were not happy with, as pro players had figured out that you could infinitely float in the sky with the wings, using this to avoid enemies and also being able to heal off whilst in the air, forcing Epic to ban the wings and even some pro players' accounts. These are the biggest fails in Fortnite history, starting with Myth, who was competing in Ninja's $50,000 tournament in 2018, and he was playing well until a poorly timed ramp placement pushed him backwards off the top of a mountain, eliminating him and his chances of winning. Tim the Tatman was playing in the World Cup qualifiers in 2019 and had collected 33 points so far, and with just one more game to go, he was set to qualify, but towards the end of the match, he walked off the top of Polar Peak, knocking himself to full damage. And once, Nick-A30 accidentally swore on stream in front of thousands of viewers, even though he's usually family friendly, and the clip went viral for everyone to see. Back in Season 6, Landon was trying to break the world record for the most V-Bucks on an account, and he collected just over 1 million in a few weeks. Then, one day he used custom skins, breaking Fortnite's rules, so they banned his account, taking away his V-Bucks too. Jarvis, we all know that he installed aimbot to use in an actual game of Fortnite for a video, and Epic didn't take kindly to it, banning him from the game forever. And for the biggest fail in all of Fortnite, double tap the screen if you remember Ninja's New Year's event when this happened.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
I became the first person in the world to get a Victory Royale on a Game Boy, which came out 21 years ago. I had to import a special device from Japan for this to work, as we dropped into Mount Olympus to get as much loot as possible, and started by boxing up some enemies, taking down a few players, which was not easy on this thing, as we moved towards Nitro Dome, where I managed to get some more eliminations on the Game Boy using the console's tiny screen. It's actually 95% smaller than the screen that I usually play on. As me and my teammate Roki entered into the top 10 with a total of 11 eliminations so far, with some thanks to a boss car, which we all know gives you some really easy eliminations, bringing me to the final enemy. There was only one way to win. Double tap the screen if you want me to 360 the final enemy, which is exactly what I did, meaning that this is how Lazarbeam became the most powerful player in Fortnite. Back in Season 7, Fortnite added the mythic Infinity Blade, and Lazarbeam wanted to use it, but with there only being one available per match, it was extremely hard to get. Laser was nailing his drops, landing on the blade first, and despite looking like he was going to get the blade, the enemy players kept on overrunning him. This happened over and over and over, but Lazarbeam was not giving up.
Inches away!
And then finally, after hours of trying, this happened. To see Lazarbeam becoming the most powerful player in Fortnite, just double tap on the screen and watch what happens.
Yes! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Dr. Doom, carrying on from the live event yesterday, opening Pandora's box. Captain America, Jonesy America, new Prism POI, Meowscles, Mysterio, the X-Men have arrived to help us out. Wolverine Peely, come on. Ooh. New Doctor Doom POI. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be insane. Absolute Doom is the name of the season. We've even got early gameplay footage. Seeing some of the mythics in action. Oh my gosh. This could be a big one, guys. I'm telling you, this season's gonna be insane. Iron Man mythics. Oh my gosh. Dual SMGs. There's so much in this trailer. Are you kidding me? We're going to watch it again and go through all the details so you don't miss anything. Doctor Doom's mythics. Oh my gosh. I haven't been this hyped for a season in a long time. OG Fortnite is back. Check it out. The original Chapter 1 map is available to play for the next 4 weeks. Tilted's underneath me, Salted Springs, Wailing Woods, Loot Lake, you name it. Everything is here, and I am so excited to jump into it. First elimination, baby! Every single week, there'll be a new update that will basically change the map and bring it into the next season, which will go from Chapter 1, 5, and then Chapter 1, 6, and 7, 8, 9, and X. The pump is back in my hand. Oh my goodness, guys. The nostalgia is incredible. Beamed. More beams, bro. This is what the OG assault rifle does. It absolutely slaps people. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to have it back in my hands again. Where is he? Yes! Come on! Fortnite's name has changed for the first time in 8 years, and it all started when people spotted these Fortnite posters whilst on their way to work with graffiti all over them and this familiar face. And when players went in-game to understand what was going on, they found this glowing treehouse and a giant live event countdown leading up to Fortnite's new name change. But we can skip ahead and find out the new name right now. Just make sure you've got code Allier in your item shop, as Fortnite's about to be taken over by The Simpsons and renamed to Fartnite. The Simpsons Fortnite map has leaked and people are not happy because although it includes iconic Springfield locations like Evergreen Terrace, The Simpsons' home, Mr. Burns Manor on the east side of the island, Town Square, including the statue of Jebediah, and of course Homer's workplace, the nuclear power plant. However, there's one big glaring issue that people have, and that's the fact that this map is not a reload map, but a full battle royale map, and people think it looks way too small.
Which is better, Chapter 2 Marvel or Chapter 5 Marvel?
Chapter 5, the jetpacks were unbelievable.
Easily Chapter 2.
Chapter 5.
You know, I don't have the Chapter 2 Marvel Battle Pass.
Chapter 2 Marvel.
Chapter 2 Marvel season, please.
Chapter 1 or Chapter 2?
Chapter 1, that OG feeling, man, there's nothing better.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2.
Oh, Chapter 1. Chapter 2 was the least I ever played Fortnite.
Chapter 2.
Which is better, the Scar or the MK7 assault rifle?
The Scar's not good anymore. It's overrated. Definitely the MK7.
Can't do this to me, man.
Oh,
The Scar has
stop.
aura, but the MK7's better, man.
The Scar. Oh, no, MK7. Yes, that's the best.
I gotta go with Scar. OG, baby.
Scar.
If it's the OG Scar, I'm going OG Scar.
Yeah, the OG one's undefeated. Perfect builds and edit or perfect aim?
Perfect builds and edits. It just looks way cooler.
Perfect aim, because you could do well both in build mode and zero build.
Perfect game.
Perfect builds and edits.
Perfect aim.
Edit and build.
Perfect edit and build? Okay.
Perfect
Okay, she's
aim.
aimbotting
I don't need a
everyone.
build. I don't need a build.
These are the worst changes in Fortnite's history, starting with an SMG that was literally more powerful than Thanos that they had to quickly nerf it. Back in Season 6, Fortnite added explosive damage through build, so you literally couldn't block it. And then in Season 7, the Infinity Blade came and wreaked havoc during a Fortnite tournament. And on a random day in 2019, Epic completely broke turbo building and accidentally made build fighting impossible. And then in Chapter 2, they removed 100% chest spawns, making finding loot so much harder. And who can forget when brutes were added, literally just for bad players to get easy kills? But there's one change that is hated by everyone. To reveal what it was, just head to the item shop, make sure code Allier is entered, and maybe when we go back to our lockers, rarities will have returned. There are so many deserving icon creators, but who's gonna be next? And one of the most viewed Fortnite videos in the world. If you think it should be McCreamy, then just click the like button. He spent over 57 hours playing with Kai to get their first win, and if you think it should be iShowSpeed, then just click the follow button. For being best friends with other icon creators like Ninja and Cypher, if you think it should be Courage JD, then just leave a comment. Having one of the most complete Fortnite lockers in the world, daily uploading Fortnite videos for over 7 years. If you think it should be typical gamer, then do everything and share this with a friend. Wait, Minecraft collabing with Fortnite? Look at this! The bundle only costs 1,000 V-Bucks. We've got a jockey riding emo, a literal Minecraft pickaxe. Is that a diamond sword in there as well? What? This needs to happen. Double tap the screen if you want to see this and make sure code Allier is entered. There's a mysterious character roaming the Fortnite island that if you get too close to will simply vanish. He's called the Wanderer, and I want to not only kill him but become him and find out exactly what happens. But simply shooting him does no damage at all. Neither do C4s or boom bows, so we had to get creative. The Wanderer can be found randomly at 6 different locations, and at each location he walks the exact same path. So I lined up a car, shot it to low health, and then exploded it in front of him, and it did damage him. The only issue is Epic coded him to have infinite shield, as they don't actually want you to kill him. But we worked out that if you use a gas canister instead, it will actually deal white health damage. We tried this method a few times, but he bugged out and kept on falling under the map. Then with a super lucky gas canister hit, it dealt enough damage to actually kill him. But what happens when you try and transform into him? Find out, simply double tap the screen, as transforming into him using Mystique's ability turned me invisible. Except when I'm being looked at by other players, they can actually see me. I'm only invisible if they get too close to me, and Epic realized they'd messed up, as just a few minutes after I pulled this off, they patched the game so you can no longer transform into him. This is the evolution of every Midas skin in Fortnite, starting off with the original Midas himself, introduced back in Chapter 2 Season 2 as a Tier 100 reward, which was so popular, Epic had to bring him back in the form of Midas Rex later in Season 4, which you could get as a part of a Last Laugh pack, along with the Joker himself and Poison Ivy. But Fortnite didn't stop there, because in Season 7 they introduced Midsummer Midas, a version of Midas that's ready for the summer with shorts and shades. And then just 4 months later, we got Shadow Midas, someone we originally met back in Fortnitemares 2020, but he wasn't actually released as a skin until over a year later, and was quickly followed up by Icebound Midas in Chapter 3, who actually turns everything to ice instead of gold. And then came futuristic Golden Gear Midas in the Anime Legends pack, giving us a cel-shaded version of Midas for the very first time, which wasn't followed by another Midas skin for over 1 year, which is when we finally got the next skin, which is clearly the best of all of the Midas skins, the Goldfish. Which brings us now to the latest version of Midas. Use code Allier to pick him up in the item shop. It's Ascendant Midas. I'm ditching this and playing Fortnite with this, as Turtle Beach sent me their Riffmaster guitar, perfect for Fortnite Festival. I loaded up my favorite tracks and jumped in and got playing. Compatible with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, this fully wireless guitar has up to 36 hours of battery time, allowing you to play for as long as you want. I never had to take my hands off a guitar. With a built-in analog stick, I could control the menus with ease. With super low latency, I was not missing a beat. Okay, maybe I was every now and then. With a foldable design, you can take it on the go wherever you want. You can even plug your headset directly into the guitar and adjust the audio, the built-in D-pad. I was having so much fun before I knew it, the song came to an end, giving me a crazy amount of XP. And you can find the Riffmaster wireless guitar on Turtle Beach and use code Allier for 10% off. You won't believe the Elite Fortnitemares 2025 item shop, as Jason from the Friday the 13th movie will be getting his very own skin, featuring his famous axe that can be used as a pickaxe and weapon. Ghostface from the Scream films will also be arriving with his very own mythic knife, allowing you to sneak up on players and even jump scare them, and its very own custom attack abilities. But the next one's even crazier and will blow your mind. To find out what it is, just make sure you got code Allier entered in your item shop, as the entire Scooby-Doo gang will be coming to Fortnitemares. The live event has started. Oh. If you don't know, Dago, guy that's using magic, is trying to pull his sister, that's Jade, out to Shadow Realm portal to save her. I think he's succeeding. Oh no. Oh, what? Giant Shogun X demons. Oh my god. Let's come out the portal. I think he's dead. Oh. What? What? This is a literal giant boss fight above the island. This is like Travis Scott level size characters here. If you don't know, Dago, the guy in yellow, he's got blades forged by pieces of the 0 point. The Shogun X is the giant samurai. Come on, Dago. Got those 0 point blades to use. Woo! Dude, what happens if he loses? What happens if he wins? Oh my god. He's literally pulling power from the portal. He's teleporting! No, it's over. There's no way that we're defeating a teleporting demon. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No! Oh my god, he's dead. No. Oh my god. That means the demon's taking over the island? He got it back! The 0-point blade came in clutch! Demon's being sucked away. Well, I guess he saved his sister. And we had an epic fight. That was a lot cooler than I expected. Here's how to get all 8 new mythics and 2 new medallions in Fortnite Lawless. The Fletcher Kane boss will spawn at a different vault each game. Check the map for this icon and start opening the vault to spawn him in. Take him down to get his mythic pistol and brand new medallion. Collect the new deal coins from vaults to purchase mythics from these new black market locations. South of Magic Mosses is a new enhanced collateral AR mythic. North of Crime City sells the enhanced Sentinel Pump mythic. North of Mars Meadows sells a new Falcon Eye mythic sniper. Later in the game, 3 armored vans will spawn around the island, each with a different mythic. Take down the driver and thermite the bat to get the Silence mythic pistol, Striker Burst mythic, and the enhanced Twin Fire shotgun mythic. For the final mythic and new medallion, you'll have to wait until the floating island spawns where you'll take down the new Shogun boss. Be sure to enter code ALLIE in the item shop if you found this helpful, as you'll be rewarded with the mythic Hollow AR and its new medallion. You need to watch this video before opening your Winterfest presents, otherwise you will not be able to unlock this free skin, because in previous years you could stack the presents you were allowed to open, meaning if you'd missed a few days, you could just come back and open all the ones you'd missed. But that is no longer the case, and this is what you need to be doing. First, go to your item shop, make sure code ALLIE is entered before going into the cabin, and making sure you're opening your daily present every day before this time. I'm about to buy my 2000 skin in Fortnite, and you'll never guess what it is, as I'm lucky enough to own some of the rarest skins in-game, like the OG Gold Trooper, Travis Scott, maxed out Omega skin, $500 Eon Xbox skin, $1,000 Galaxy skin, and so much more. But the 2000 skin I'm about to buy has actually only been in the item shop 4 times, and I'm finally going to get her in my locker. Before I reveal the skin, help me pay back all the money I've spent buying skins by simply entering code ALLIE in the shop, as my 2000 skin is Oleander. This copy of Fortnite is the most expensive in the world, and you won't believe how much it costs. Because since the beginning of Battle Royale, the game has always been free to download, but before then, in 2017, you could actually buy physical copies of the Fortnite game in a store. What people didn't know at the time is that these copies would become really rare, and this specific game got sent off to be graded to see how perfect the condition was, and it came back as an A++, the best rating you can get, and it recently sold for $42,000. This is what's inside all of the Winterfest 2025 presents, including 2 new skins. Starting on the right side, the red and gold present contains a Winterfest leather glider, the gold and black present is the Bard Gems pickaxe, the blue present is the Glacial Groove pickaxe, and the left green present is the Icy Oath wrap, with the right green present having a new contrail. Then on the left side of the cabin, the big gold and black present contains the wrapped axe, the small gold and black present has 2 Winterfest sprays, the red and gold present at the front contains the festive back bling, whilst the red and gold present at the back has the festive bat. The record shape present is the Battlewood vinyl, and the big blue present has the Winterfest bow, whilst the small one is this emoticon and spray. And to see which skins are in these final 2 presents, just go to your item shop and make sure you've entered code ALLIE, as we're getting these skins. I broke into Midas' secret unbreakable vault and found something crazy inside, as the main door was completely sealed shut, so I had to figure out a way to gain access. First, by trying every version of the Midas skin, but this didn't work, so instead I attempted to break it by dive bombing with the new Wings of Icarus, and that nearly worked, even cracking the door, but it wasn't quite powerful enough. So I had to think outside the box, heading to the train station near Lavish Layer to collect a key card, taking it halfway across the island back to Midas' yacht to try it at the vault, and it almost let me in, actually pointing at the vault itself, but the door couldn't be opened that easily. I even took down all the mythic bosses, collected all the medallions, and placed it in front of the vault door to try and open it up, but that didn't work either. So this called for one final final giant attempt as I built myself a bridge leading straight to the yacht. I drove a car all the way to the door of the vault, and with a little bit of help from my teammate, I was able to glitch through the vault wall, becoming the first person inside of Midas's new vault, revealing tons of loot and his biggest secret, a picture of the new agency. If I say your main Fortnite skin, you're out. Level impossible. My first guess is Aura. If that's your main Fortnite skin, you can leave. And we're going to see you later if you use Beef Boss. And number 3, if you use Bright Bomber, better luck next time. I'm now picking Spider-Man. You're all out. Not even his web slingers can save you. And number 5, I'm going to say Peabody. Next up, it's Guild. This is a skin I used to main before I got an icon skin. I'm now going with Ruby. If that's your skin, bye-bye. Number 8 is Aang. I'll wipe your tears away for you. Okay, so Scully is number 9, but before I reveal the final skin, I need to know that you're still in by clicking both the like and subscribe button at the exact same time. Only people on really good phones can actually pull it off. And the final skin is the hardest one yet because I'm going to be really evil and say every icon skin. Juice WRLD! R.I.P. Juice WRLD 999. Ooh. Where are we? We're going into chapter 6? It's Hope and Jones. Sending us into 0 point. Oh my goodness, guys. If you enjoyed the event, hit the like button. Get code ALIE entered, ready for the chapter 6 battle pass. Best way to support me. Crazy concert live event. Ooh. The next piece of the puzzle. Ready for the launch of chapter 6. Whoa! Wait. That is the chapter 6 island. That's the new island. That's the new map right there. It's finally here. When the clock hits 0, Fortnite will be releasing their biggest collab skins ever that you cannot miss. Even though Fortnite's already collabed with Dragon Ball, Marvel, Avatar, and so many more, this collab could be one of the best. It's connected to a brand owned by Disney that's never been in the game before, but is one that I love. Before the item shop update, support me by spending a second putting code ALIE in the item shop. And to reveal this incredible collab, just double tap the screen as the timer is about to hit 0 in 3, 2, 1. The Incredibles are here! Don't miss out on his Christmas Day skin, as this is how you get it. Just head to the item shop and enter code ALIE. Then go into the Winterfest cabin and make sure you've opened up 7 different presents. And then click on this green and silver present right here. And if you followed all of the steps, you'll be able to open it. Have an amazing Christmas Day and enjoy your new skin. Did you know Ninja predicted the future of Fortnite? Back in 2018 at the gaming event E3, myself and Ninja duoed up for the very first time and something crazy happened. This was a time when only 3 llamas would spawn on the map, they wouldn't move, and it was super hard to find. And as we were playing, we found our first llama.
Yo, you find one?
What's up, dude? Boom.
And the luck continued as we found our second llama.
Yo, there's another llama.
What?
Yeah.
Double llama?
But it was at this moment that Ninja predicted something that wouldn't come to Fortnite for another 3 years. To find out what it is, just double tap on that llama above me and have a listen.
Yo, how sick would it be if the llamas could move? Like, what if they
That would
like,
be cool.
like just
Yeah,
roaming,
yeah.
like nibbling on the grass?
I like that.
Which is better?
Dragon Cannelloni.
In Fortnite or in Roblox? Well, they both look pretty cool, but I actually prefer the cleaner look in the Fortnite version. But what about...
Spaghetti toaletti.
Fortnite one is literal toilet water. That's just too gross for me, I'm afraid. And next up is... And I think the numbers in the Fortnite version are actually cleaner. And,
Job Sahur.
it's a tough one. They both look similar, but the effects on the Roblox one just win it for me. Now it's time for you to decide, because if you prefer...
La grande combinazione.
In Fortnite, simply click that like button, or if you prefer it in Roblox, then make sure to hit that follow button. There's been 3 playable mythic bosses in Fortnite, but which one's the best? You'd become Thanos after collecting his gauntlet, giving you super jump, laser beam, and a powerful punch that would rip through enemies. You'd have 200 shield shield and 800 health, but he was let down by how slow and sluggish he was, making him an easy target. You become Doom if you captured the Cauldron of Power, giving you 500 health and 500 shield, with 5 abilities. Again a beam, but more powerful than Thanos' this time, and infinite stamina. If you did become Doom, you'd almost definitely win the game. You'll become Godzilla if you're the first one through his portal, where you crush everything by walking, can roar to reveal enemies, and just like the other bosses, you get a laser attack too, but you physically cannot be Godzilla until the end of the game because of the timer. So which is best? Double tap on the bosses above me to reveal my answer, and let me know if you agree, as I think it's Dr. Doom.
মন্টু হ্যাঁ মন্টু হ্যাঁ মন্টু আমি তো অনাথ হয়ে গেছি গে একেবারে মনে করে আমার বাপে আমারে এটা কেমন বাট পারি হ্যাঁ তোমার আব্বা না খুব কান্দানি আমারে কইছিল কাশি খাওয়া আমারে আরে বললা
সকাল সকাল তুমি আয়া পড়ছো চিল্লা কেমতে
কি হয়েছে হ্যাঁ আর ওর থেকে অনেক পর দেখে দেখতেছি ফোনের পিছে লাগা রইছো
মুনবাজান তোরা আর একটা বুদ্ধি দিতাছি
কি হইছে বাবার কি
তুমি যদি একটা মাস পরে আইতা তাহলে দেখতা আমার আব্বাই আনাম খাসিটা পাকে তোমার সামনে রেখা দিত
খানদান নাকি খানদান গো চিনা লাগে নাকি চোখ বন্ধ করে হারবার পাচ্ছি আয়া পড়ছি
দরকার আছে দরকার স্যার আমি কি ফোনে কথা কই নাকি এই এটা খায় কি করতাছো যাও না নিচে যাও কি হইছে বাজার
কি হইছে এই সব আমি পারুম না আমার দরকার হলে ঘর
আচ্ছা যা হবার হয়েছে বুঝছো
সারা দিন যে ধকলটা গেছে গা নিচে ঘুমা
আজ নামনের বাসুর ভাই আপনি
আপনার ঘরে
তুমি তো আমার পিলা চমকাই দিচ্ছ বাবা
কি যে কন্যা আব্বা মাত্র তো আসমানের চাঁদ লাগো
কিন্তু তুমি তো বিয়ার পর দিনই আইয়া হাজির তো রসনটা একটু চেঞ্জ হইছে আর কি
এরকম পোশাক পিনদে ঘরে ঢুকে আমার বাবায় পড়ছে তার বাবায় পড়ছে তার বাবার বাবায় পড়ছে
আসলে তো শাহজাহান
হ আমি আমার নাম কইবার আগে তো তুমি টান দিয়ে আমার গোফটা ছিঁড়ে ফেলাই এটা বাইর করে দাও কোনো সমস্যা নাই কা
হাই হাই তুই এডি খুলে আলাইছস কি করলি এটা তুই
আচ্ছা যা হবার হয়েছে বুঝছো
সারা দিন যে ধকলটা গেছে গা নিচে ঘুমা
আজ নামনের বাসুর ভাই আপনি
আপনার ঘরে
তুমি তো আমার পিলা চমকাই দিচ্ছ বাবা
কি যে কন্যা আব্বা মাত্র তো আসমানের চাঁদ লাগো
কিন্তু তুমি তো বিয়ার পর দিনই আইয়া হাজির তো রসনটা একটু চেঞ্জ হইছে আর কি
আব্বাই তো ও মা গো মা আব্বাই তো দেখি হেভি পাঙ্খ
নিশ্চয়ই কোনো ভেজাল আছে ওই দেখি কার লগে ফিল্ডিং মারতে
মানে এমন বিলা হবি যাতে সারা জিন্দগি মনে রাখে তাইলে হইব কি রান্না করণের আগে তার রান্না জান
জি আম্মা জান আপনাকে সব খানদানি রিওয়াজ আমি মানবার পারুম না আপনার পোলায়
মনে করেন যে ভুল করে একটা মিস্টেক হয়ে গেছে গা এখন এটা আমাদের তলোয়ার দিয়ে দেখেন তলোয়ার দিয়ে সবারই যদি বিষ খাস বিষ বিষ কিনা লইছ
আমি অ্যাঞ্জেল সোনিয়ার লাগে কথা বলি, তোমার সমস্যা কোথায়?
আমার সমস্যা নাই কা
হার বাদে বই আবার পানি লয়েছে, সেই পানি বিদিছে ফালায়া, এমতে করে বই বারবার পানি আনে আর জামাই বারবার পানি ফালায় দেয়।
আরে হইতাছে মায়া গো আসল ঠিকানা।
তোর বাপে ঠিকই কইছে, শাহজাহান যদি আর একটা সপ্তাহ আমগুর বাইক থাকে।
এই খুশির খবরটা তো আমি আমার বাসায় দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। আমার আব্বা আপনারে ফোন দিয়ে কথা কইব।
হইছে তোমার এই বেটা, এই তুই তো আমার মান ইজ্জত সব শেষ করে দিছ।
শুধু কি আপনার মান সম্মান আব্বা জান?
কি কইতাছো এগুলো তুমি কইতাছোটা কি? এখন সময় আছে, তোমার আমি স্বামী হিসেবে।
আমি তোমার লগে অনেক খারাপ আচরণ করছি, তুমি আমার কথা রাগ করো না। চলো না বাড়িতে ফিরে যাই।
আমি যে মারছি এটা যদি ব্যাপারতে জানে, মান সম্মান কিছুই থাকবো না। আমি মুখ দেখাবো কেমতে?
আপনাকে পুরো খানদানে মান সম্মান শেষ।
না 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 না,
আমরা হইলাম বড় খানদান, আমগুলো গেছে খানদানি রেওয়াজ দেখাইতে। খানদানি কেচা লাগবো মনে হইতেছে।
আপনার মায়ের লগে একটু ক্যাচেল হইছে তো, তার জন্য পরে কমুনে আপনারা
কে চালু হইছে না